Hi, second grade. Today we're going to read a book called Superheroes Are Everywhere. The author of this book is Kamala Harris. That might sound familiar to you. The author is Kamala Harris. She's the one who wrote the book, and if her name sounds familiar to you, that's because she's also the Vice President of the United States. So she's the Vice President of the United States, but she is also an author. The person who drew the pictures, the illustrator, was Michael Renee Rowe. So let's read a little bit more about Superheroes Are Everywhere. Faster than a rocket ship, stronger than a tidal wave, braver than a lion, superheroes make the world better, no matter what goes wrong. Whenever there's trouble, superheroes show up just in time. When I was a kid, I was sure that superheroes were everywhere. Blending in with regular people, ready to do good at a moment's notice, I was determined to find them, so I started my superhero search right at home. It didn't take me too long to find one. I noticed that my mom had a magic touch. Her hugs made me feel warm, safe, and even strong. She knew I loved good food, so she taught me her secret recipes, and we would create huge, delicious meals together for our friends and family. I even cooked some of the dishes all by myself. See, Kamala, my mom would say, you can do anything if you pour your heart in it and try hard. Anything in the world. My mom was a superhero because she made me feel special. She believed in me, and that helped me believe that I could do anything. Heroes make you feel special. What makes you feel special? Heroes are people you can count on. My sister Maya and I did everything together. Ballet class, piano lessons, bike riding, and board games. I knew that if I ever needed her, she'd be there. One half of our dynamic duo. When we felt sad, my mom would throw us an unbirthday party, so we'd feel better. Together, we would eat unbirthday cake, open unbirthday presents, and dance around the living room. Maya was always by my side. My sister was a superhero because she was someone that I could count on. Who is someone that you can count on? Heroes make you feel brave. I kept searching for superheroes in other parts of my family. My dad wanted me to be fearless. Whenever we were at the park, he would let go of my hand and call out, "Run, Kamala, run!" And I would run as far as I could for a long time. My dad was a superhero because he made me feel brave. Who makes you feel brave? Heroes stand up for what is right. My grandmother was one of the smartest people I've ever met, and she used her smarts and her voice to speak out for women who were being hurt and to teach them how to stay healthy. My grandfather used his voice to make India a free country. All of my grandparents in India and in Jamaica were superheroes for standing up for what is right. Who stands up for what's right in your life? Heroes are best friends. My friends and I cared about each other. When I was in kindergarten, I told a boy to stop teasing one of my best friends, and another time, that best friend helped me when I fell on the playground. We all just wanted to feel safe at school. My best friends were superheroes because they made one another feel safe. Who are your best friends? Heroes can be teachers. I loved my first grade teacher, Miss Wilson. She taught us about plants and flowers, sang songs with us from cultures around the world, and revealed how tadpoles turned into frogs. Teachers like Mrs. Wilson were superheroes because they showed us the whole wide world and they help us chase our dreams. Who are your favorite teachers? Heroes are kind. When I looked, I found a superhero right down my street. Mrs. Shelton was our family friend, and she was like a second mom to me. She watched Maya and me while our mom was at work. We would gobble up her homemade biscuits, peach cobbler, and gumbo for special occasions, and pile into her car on Sundays for church. Mrs. Shelton treated everyone with love and respect. Her kindness made her a superhero to me. Who is kind to you? Heroes explore with you. Aunt Leonore and I chased fireflies and caught them in jars. Uncle Sherman taught me to play chess, and Aunt Mary and I read book after book together. And Uncle Freddie took me to museums where we would see dazzling artwork. My aunts and uncles, my mom's friends who were part of our family, helped me explore the world, and that made them superheroes. Who helps you explore? Heroes work hard. Even as I got older, I still kept searching for superheroes. When it was time for me to go to college, I was excited to go where my Aunt Chris went to study, at Howard University. My grandmother didn't have the chance to go to college, but she encouraged her kids, my mom and my aunts and uncle, to study very hard, and they did. My mom became a scientist, my uncle Balu is an economist, and my aunt Sarala is a doctor, and my aunt Chinny works with computers. They were superheroes because they showed me that by working hard, I could be whatever I wanted to be when I grow up. Who do you know that works very hard? Heroes protect people. After college, I wanted to become a lawyer, like some of the people that I looked up to: Thurgood Marshall, Constance Baker, Motley, and Charles Hamilton Houston. They fought in court because they knew that people weren't always treated equally, but they should be. Like them, I wanted to make sure that the law would protect everyone. These lawyers were superheroes because they protected people by using the power of words and ideas. Who protects you? Heroes make a difference together. Once I became a lawyer and then a senator, I worked with all sorts of people to help kids. Even better, I got to know amazing kids who want to make the world a better place. And you know what I learned? Heroes are you. Superheroes are everywhere you look, even inside of you. Are you kind, brave, and curious? Are you a best friend? Do you share? Do you treat people fairly? Do you lend a hand when other people need help? Then you're a hero just by being the very best you. Now that's pretty super. That should be a picture of you. Here is the hero code. Do you want to be a superhero? It's easier than you think. The first thing to do is raise your right hand and say the words on the page that's next to us out loud. If you want to wear a cape while you do this, you can, but you don't have to. So you can raise your right hand and you can say, I promise to make people feel special, to be someone that people can count on, to help people be brave, to stand up for what is right, to be a good best friend, to be a good teacher, to be kind, to explore with my friends and family, to study and work hard, and to protect people who need it, and to make a difference when I can. I promise to be the very best that I can be. And that's the end of the story. This story was written by Kamala Harris, and she is the Vice President of the United States. Let's read a little bit more about Kamala Harris. So Kamala Harris used to be a U.S. Senator from California. Before becoming a senator, she worked in the Alameda County District Attorney's Office, and then she was elected District Attorney of San Francisco, and later elected the Attorney General of California. She was the second African American woman and the first person of Indian descent to ever be elected into the U.S. Senate, and she works really hard to make sure that all people have equal rights, especially kids. So after she was elected to be a senator, she's not a senator anymore because now she's the Vice President of the United States. She works with President Joe Biden. And here are a bunch of pictures of Kamala Harris when she was younger.